Welcome to day 17 of the 28 Days of Magic. If you are here from an oracle reading you watched, I recommend you do the whole 28 days. I think you'll find it very beneficial. And if you are currently doing the 28 days and you are now on day 17, congratulations for making it this far. And I'm sure already you are discovering benefits arising in your daily experiences already. Okay, so let's get to it. Day 17, the magic check. Adjust my glasses here. I hope you can hear me okay. I won't know till the end when I check. All right. In the magical universe, there are no coincidences. And there are no accidents. Nothing happens unless someone wills it to happen. William S. Burroughs. When you direct gratitude's magical power towards any negative condition, a new condition is created, eliminating the old condition. That means that when you get yourself to the place where you feel grateful for money more than you feel a lack of money, a new condition is created, eliminating the lack of money and magically replacing it with more money. All bad feelings about money push money away from you and reduce the amount of money in your life. And every time you feel bad about money, you reduce it a little more. If you have feelings about money like envy, disappointment, worry, or fear, you cannot receive more. The law of attraction says that like attracts like. So if you feel disappointment that you do not have enough money, you will receive more disappointing circumstances of not having enough money. If you are worried about money, you will receive more worrying situations about money. If you feel fearful about the state of your money, then you must receive more situations that will continue to make you fearful about money. However difficult it may be, you have to ignore your current situation and any lack of money you may currently be experiencing. And gratitude is the guaranteed way for you to do that. You can't be grateful for money and disappointed about money at the same time. You can't be thinking grateful thoughts about money and have worried thoughts about money at the same time. Nor can you be grateful for money and have fearful thoughts about money at the same time. When you're grateful for money, not only do you stop the negative thoughts and feelings that push money away from you, you are doing the very thing that brings more money to you. You have already practiced gratitude for the money you have received and continue to receive. So, before you use gratitude's magical power for the money you want, you need to understand the various ways and avenues that money or riches could come into your life. Because if you're not grateful each time your riches or money increase, you will stop the abundance from flowing to you. Money can come to you through receiving an unexpected check, an increase in salary, a lottery win, a tax refund, or an unanticipated gift of money from someone. Your money can also increase when someone else spontaneously picks up the tab for coffee, lunch, or dinner. When you're about to purchase an item and you discover it's been discounted. When there's a money back offer on a purchase. Or when someone gives you a gift of something you needed to buy. The end result of every one of these circumstances is that you have more money. So whenever a situation arises, ask yourself, does this circumstance mean that I have more money? Because if it does, you need to be very grateful for the money you're receiving through that circumstance. If you tell a friend you're about to buy an item and the friend offers to lend or give you the very item because they don't use it, or if you're planning to travel and you hear about a discounted special that you end up taking, or if your lending institution lowers their interest rate, or a service provider offers you a far better package, your money magically increased through the savings of money. Are you getting the idea of unlimited situations where you can receive money? Most likely, you've experienced some of these situations in the past, and whether you realized it or not at the time, they occurred because you attracted them. But when gratitude is your way of life, you attract magical situations all the time. Many people call it good luck, but it's not luck at all. It's universal law. Any circumstance that results in you having more money or receiving something that costs money is a result of your gratitude. You'll feel great joy in knowing that you did it. And when you combine your joy with your gratitude, you have a real magnetic force that will keep attracting more and more abundance. When I arrived in the United States several years ago, I arrived with 2 suitcases. I worked in a bare bones apartment with my computer on my lap. I didn't have a car, and so I mostly walked everywhere. But I was grateful for everything. I was grateful to be in the United States. I was grateful for the work I was doing. I was grateful for the bare bones apartment with its 4 plates, 4 knives, 4 forks, and 4 spoons. I was grateful that I could walk to most places, and I was grateful that there was a taxi stand right across the street. When something incredible happened, a person I knew decided to gift to me a driver and a car for a few months. Other than my computer, I was living the most basic material things to survive. And then, suddenly, I had my own personal driver and car. I was grateful. So I was given more. And that is exactly how magic happens with gratitude. Today's magical practice for the money you want to receive has brought astounding results to many people. At the end of this practice, you will find a blank magic check from the gratitude bank of the universe, and you are going to write out the magic check to yourself. Fill in the amount of money you want to receive, along with your name and today's date. Choose a specific amount of money for one thing you really want, because you will be able to feel more gratitude for the money when you know what you're going to spend the money on. Money is a means to what you want, but it is not the end result. So if you just thought about money per se, you wouldn't be able to feel as much gratitude. When you imagine getting the things you really want or doing the things you really want to do, you will feel far more gratitude than if you were just being grateful for the money. You can photocopy or scan the magic check from the book. You can also get an abundance of blank magic checks from www.thesecret.tv/magic check. And I will put that link in the description of this video, okay? And it's a beautiful check. It's color and everything. It's really nice. If you want, you if you want, you can start with a smaller amount on your first magic check. And after you receive the smaller amount, you can keep increasing the amounts on your next checks. The benefit of starting with a smaller amount is that when you magically receive it, you will know that you did it. You will know absolutely that the magic of gratitude worked, and the gratitude and joy you feel will make bigger amounts believable to you. Once you have filled in the details of the magic check, hold the check in your hands and think about the specific thing that you want the money for. Get a picture in your mind and visualize yourself actually using the money to get the very thing that you want, and put as much excitement and gratitude into it as you can. Maybe you want the money for a new pair of shoes, a computer, a new bed. So picture yourself actually buying what you want in a store. If you would purchase what you want online, then picture yourself receiving the delivery. So you feel excitement and gratitude. You might want the money to travel overseas or for your child's college education. So imagine buying your airplane ticket or opening a college bank account and feel as happy and grateful as if you already received it. After you've completed these steps, take the magic check with you today or put it in a place where you will see it often. On at least 2 more occasions during the day today, take the magic check in your hands, picture yourself actually using the money for what you wanted, and feel as grateful and excited as you can, as though you are really doing it. If you want, you can do it more times in the day. As with any other magical practice, you can't do it too often. At the end of today, either keep your magic check where you had it or put it in another prominent place where you will see it daily. You could put it on your bathroom mirror, your refrigerator, underneath your magic rock, in your car or wallet, or on the background of your computer. Anytime you see your magic check, feel as though you've received the money and be grateful that now you can have or do what you wanted. When you have received the money on your magic check, or if you receive the item you wanted to spend that money on in another magical way, replace the check with a new amount for something else that you really want and continue with the magic check practice as long as you want. All right. So, magic practice 17. Now, obviously, if you're following along, you know that these pile up one day after the other. Okay. But if you just hear on an oracle reading and referred to this, the other days have things that you continue to do every day. So day 1 was count your blessings and make a list of 10 blessings, write why you're grateful, reread your list, and at the end of each blessing say thank you, thank you, thank you, and feel as grateful for that blessing as you can. All right. Fill in your magic check with the amount of money you want to receive, along with your name and today's date. Hold your magic check in your hands and imagine purchasing the specific item that you want the money for. Feel as happy and grateful as you can that you have received it. Take the magic check with you today or put it in a place where you will see it often. On at least 2 more occasions, take the check in your hands, picture yourself using the money for what you want, and feel as grateful as though you were already doing it. At the end of today, keep your magic check in a prominent place where you will see it daily. When you have received the money on your check, or if you receive the item you wanted to spend the money on, replace the check with a new amount for something else that you want, and repeat steps 2 to 4. All righty. And just before you go to sleep tonight, hold your magic rock in one hand and say the magic words, thank you, for the best thing that had happened during the day. And this is what the magic check looks like. I'll put in close in case you want to just screenshot it. But I recommend that you go to the link that will be in the description of this video. Make sure the forward slash magic check. Let me just double check, make sure that that's correct. Where is it? Yes. Here you go. Right there. / magic check. Okay. Make sure that's in there. And you will find a version of this that you can print off, and it is absolutely gorgeous. It's all color, and it's all like the colors of The Secret. Okay. It's a beautiful check. You'll love it. So, and yeah, see, you can gratitude bank of the universe. Put today's date, magic check, pay to the order of, put your name in there, the amount, all of that. It is, and it's signed the universe. Okay. It looks just like a regular check. And because it looks and feels real and everything, and make sure you put an amount in there that's not too way out of your belief of being able to manifest. Okay. Like if you don't think that if you can't believe in your heart that you can make $1 million or have a magical $1 million show up or something, don't put $1 million, because you're defeating the whole belief system. All right. Put in, like it says, start smaller. All right. Maybe it's just $20 that you need extra because there's a certain thing you want to purchase that's $20 that you wouldn't, say, spend $20 out of your budget for. Good chance that $20 is going to show up. And that builds that belief. And with that belief, you can make a bigger number. And so on and so on. Okay? So that is your magic check, the magic day 17, the magic check from the 28 days. All right, and we will see you tomorrow for day 18, the magical to-do list. Okay, thank you for watching. Please feel free to, if you're new, to subscribe and hit the bell so that you get all the uploads and you know when I'm uploading the next one and so on. I do a lot of other videos. Check out my channel if you're not already on it right now. I do secret snippets, I do cue rocks, and I have many more that I'm about to upload here very shortly. So once again, welcome. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.